Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Ricky Speaks Sport with me, your host, Ricky Hayward-Williams. So, the English Premier League is back. And let's start, man. Let's start with Liverpool 1, Manchester United 2. First, let's caveat that with, I am a Liverpool fan. I'm absolutely gutted. But take nothing away. I'm taking nothing away from Manchester United. They deserved the win. They played decent. Do you know what it is? I think Liverpool made them look way better than they actually are. And that's taking nothing away from the result. They deserved the win. They deserved that result because we were terrible. Let's be honest. 4 games now. 4 games in all competitions, 4 losses. I was not surprised in the lead up to that game. I was not surprised after that game. Whilst watching the match, we just look broken. We look like a broken team. We look like we are void of ideas. We don't really play. I couldn't tell you the style of play that we're trying to adopt. It's baffling to me. But just quickly with Manchester United, congratulations to them. Their transfer policy looks like it's starting to work finally after like £2 billion spent or whatever it is. But congratulations to them. Like, great work. Mbomo, he looks like a player. He looks like a real player, and that goal that he scored shows what he can do. We know that he was doing that for Brentford for the last couple of seasons. He can play. He's quick, he's direct, he can finish, and that's exactly what he did. He was boisterous about the way that he went about it, and fair play to him. It was a good goal, and it stunned us. We need to work on that because we concede so many goals first in games. So I think we have done since the back of last season, but we'll get to that. Cunha as well looks like a real good player, and they're finally finding a way to make it work between Cunha and Bomo and Bruno Fernandes. But I genuinely think it's more about how badly Liverpool performed or didn't perform, as opposed to how great Manchester United were during the game. And I'm taking nothing away from their performance, from their passion. They got it over the line. They did what they needed to do to get the win at Anfield, away from home. I don't think they've won there for God knows how many years. So fair play to them. However, Liverpool looked broken. We looked like a shadow of our former selves. And why is that? And I think it's because there are no partnerships anymore. You got Van Dijk, you've got Konate, and there's no relationship really. There's no solidarity with the fullbacks. Obviously, we've got the situation with Bradley and Frimpong. They're both in and out of the team, so that doesn't, help Konate. We know that he needs stability. He's great when things are a bit stable, but he knows what he's doing. He knows exactly what he has to cover. That's when he can perform. I don't think he gets that at the moment, which is why I think we're seeing Konate looking very, very shaky. He had a decent game yesterday. He wasn't the worst player on the pitch. I'm not having a go at him. I just feel like the right side of our defence is just so unsettled. And then you look at the left side with Kerkez. We know that Kerkez can play that position, but we're not using him in the right way. And Mbomo was very clever yesterday that he just played in that pocket where Van Dijk didn't know whether it should be Kerkez picking him up or whether he should be picking him up, and he was in no man's land, and it was just a mess. It was just a mess. United did their homework, and I heard somewhere as well that they said that we decided that we were just going to target the fullbacks, and it was a great thing to do because our fullbacks, they're not settled and we don't look solid. We don't look competent. The back line is so disjointed at the moment. When you start to leak goals like that, it's going to sap confidence and it's going to make people second guess themselves and take an extra touch when they don't need to take an extra touch, or send a pass someone's way when it's the wrong pass. These things are going to creep in. Hopefully they can rectify that very, very soon. I don't really understand how we make that link between defense and attack. Virgil used to have the long diagonal pass to Salah that used to bear fruit, but Salah, he doesn't really run beyond anymore, doesn't really take anybody on successfully. Not really this season, if I'm honest. Gakpo, I hate to say it, very one-dimensional. We know exactly what he's going to do all the time. Receives the ball, always slows the play down, never uses the overlapping runner of Kerkez down the wing, which he should. Never wants to go on the outside, always wants to turn on the inside and either pass it short or try and have a shot. And it's just so easy to defend against, and it's so predictable, and it's costing us. So we don't have any outlet. We don't have any, no one's really overlapping with success down the wings. And then in the middle, we've got the problem of Wirtz, who's struggling at the moment. It will take time. I'm sure he'll get there, but it will take time. And Alexis McAllister, completely out of form. And then up front, Alexander Isak. The footballing gods are having a right laugh right now, because obviously Liverpool were very, very bullish in the way that we went about our transfer business, the last transfer window. And it seemed like we'd won the transfer market. And I always worry when a team goes so hard in the transfer market, it does have repercussions on the pitch, in performances and results after that. And we're seeing it now. I said it in one of my earlier videos that my only reservation at the start of the season, even though we were, like scoring those late goals and getting those results over the line, my only reservation was, will it take time for this team to gel? Because there's a lot of new players, there's a lot of new relationships to be built. And I hate to say it, but ultimately that's coming to fruition. And it's absolutely killing me. Ekitike, he's been a shining light. He's been great. We know that. We know about Ekitike. But I'm worried about Salah. It's more of a systematic thing. We need to find a way to utilise Mo Salah. He's not going to have dropped off that much in a season, in a few months. I just can't see it. I can't see it. We're just not utilising him in the right way. We're not putting him in the positions to be that game changer. And when he is in those positions, he's out of form and he's not making it happen. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. There's a lot of trouble ahead, it looks like. Liverpool are definitely not in the title race. I'm saying that now. I know it's early, but we are levels below what we were last season. And the sooner everybody realizes that, the better. I'm not saying we're going to have a terrible season. I'm just saying we're not in this title race. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I can, reference this video in 6 months' time and I'm way off it, but I can't see it. Maybe Champions League, maybe we can do something, over a few games in the Champions League and progress and do well. Let's see. But is it a crisis? Are Liverpool broken? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Am I overreacting? I don't think so. I don't think it's a crisis, but there's a lot of problems right now. There's a lot that needs to be sorted out. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Please smash that like button as well. And also, if you can, hit subscribe. I would love to welcome you into this community and we can just chop it up as we go forward. You've been watching Ricky Speaks Sport. Thanks for watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Get in the game.